want to welcome you all because it's very, very important how we follow the next 4 days and that you get the most out of it that we can. Out in residence in Kwantlen started 2 years prior to 2 years ago. So 4 years ago I did a pilot and we went around the universities and I did some public speaking in the classrooms, and turned out that a lot of the deans that were in the universities came into the room to listen to me talk about everything in my life that meant something to not only myself and family, but to the students and international body of people that were coming to Canada as well. A camera shot. Excuse me. I love humor. I always known that my life has been spared many, many times over. And I know that amongst you, whether you're a director, whether you're the one who makes the films that's going to be seen here in the next 4 days, for the next century, for that matter, we need this. It seems like everything we do now, we need to go public. A long time ago, when myself, when I was taught by my father and my grandfathers, when I come to different territories, I have to always acknowledge the territories that I am walking on as well, not just Kwantlen. Tsleil-Waututh, Squamish Nation, Bamasquiyam, Tawasin, Semiahmoo, all the nations that overlap territories in British Columbia and live on the unceded territory of our ancestors. That means we've never ever sold that. We never gave it up. It was taken illegally. Unceded means we never gave it up. Myself, when you see the Kwantlen name up there, I stand here as a very proud elder of that nation because as one of the 10,000 Kwantlens that were here, we did at one time have our own language, just like Haida. Long before Stalo Nation name came to the Coast Salish Sea, Kwantlen was here already. We looked after the land, we looked after the people, we looked after the environment, the water, the trees, animals, food, human. We traveled. We can date the Kwantlen people back 9 generations before Columbus came. Our ancestry, hereditary custom, hereditary languages. Douglas College at one point was part of growing, and they were splitting up, and when they left, half stayed at Douglas College and the other half broke away. They came to Kwantlen and asked our people if they could carry Kwantlen's name because the way they were studying Kwantlen, they could see a difference in the nation's history, meaning Kwantlen, tireless runner, Kwantlen, tireless hunter, Wolf Clan, Skip Triplet came to Kwantlen chief, negotiated, and he wanted to carry Kwantlen's name at the university to begin a new university. we gave them permission to carry that name, making sure that they all understood why they carried that Kwantlen name, the logo, the meaning. So when you hear that Kwantlen name, you know you're part of something of great value. Because we were such, I'm not going to say high end, but because we were so strong, the Kwantlen name, they were called the Siam Royal Kwantlens. The Royal Kwantlen Siams. Siam. Siam. You'll hear people talk and say, Heitzgut, Siam. They'll say, oh, Siam. That word Siam at one point was only heard by those who were as high up stature as a queen or a king or a very high up person. Siam. It came down through the generations and it evolved into the languages of the Coast Salish peoples, the Upper Coast Salish, Lower Coast Salish. My duty here is to have this opening song begin your 4-day event, because I think it's very imperative that we have that same mindset going into the 4-day fun. Criticism, but good criticism. To respect, honor, love. Carry those words in each and every one of you. Every heartbeat that you have, you carry that with you each day now until you journey home. So right now, the empty seats that are here might one evening be full. You just got to advertise free popcorn. I'll be here. I want you all to understand where I'm coming from as an elder. The Kwantlen elder in residence, I'm there to be at the university to make sure that all the students coming to Kwantlen have the same diversity in culture, opportunities coming to the land in Canada, to make sure that when they bring their roots with them, whether it be here or here, I want them to all know that they're bringing me a gift to carry, because they're bringing me their encyclopedia of their family roots and bloodlines. It's important for me to understand that more than what I want to teach them. Humanity has to change. Environment has to change. Donald Trump will never change. You can see where I'm going with this. This is the importance and value that you have in humanity. Speak the truth, speak from your heart and mind, and don't ever call anybody a phony. I'm hearing enough of that already. My lifetime has been very, very dear to me, because where I grew up, I lived off the land every day for years and years. My grandfather's territory, language was different. Back then, we could live off the land, we could live off of each other's families, because that's how it was. I am the 17th one born, my family. 6 more after me. My mother had 23 children.
Wow.
God bless her.
Yes.
She was like a baby machine. You just touch a button, out come a baby. Wow, 23 children. I can't imagine today a person having 23 children to look after. We all had a part in her life to help raise our siblings. Some of us were cooks. Some of us were those who cut the wood. Some of us were the hunters. Some of us were the fishermen. We all had a part to do in that family raising and how we sustained life. My granddaughter just came in so I can sing my song now. I was waiting for her to come in so that I could do Kwantlen song. And she's my 10th grandchild born into the world. I am the one who is so lucky to have the mother and my son to bring forth my 10th grandchild. I know my mother's proud of me. My father, my brothers and siblings those who went to residential school, to those who went to day school, including myself, for 10 years. 10 years they kept me there. And for 10 years they tortured me a great deal. But I've overcome a lot in my life to the point where it's time to teach, it's time to talk, it's time to acknowledge everyone here that has an ancestor. My friend who paddles with us many years, my friend, Seashell, welcome to the territory. I ask that we stand at this time because we stand together at this time to journey, and we're going to recognize family. The elders who cannot stand, it's okay, you can sit down, you can stay seated. The elders who cannot stand, please, you remain seated. Or those who cannot stand for too long. I have a squashed vertebrae, so I'm trying my best as well. But I want you to know, I value family. And because I value your families, we always want to make note that all of your families have committed for you to be here today. It takes great commitment for families to take part in all of our life endeavors together. And I know that my family as well have committed their time for me to be here. And then when it's my turn, I commit my time for them to venture out and be who they are. Great leaders, great role models, the pillars of the community, the strong totem poles that stand in front of our longhouses, strength of ancestors, art,